Alright, welcome. We have some famous faces this year. Nobel Prize winners of 1903. And why did they win the prize? 1903 sounds like a really long time ago. Wait, maybe that's because it actually is a really long time ago. Anyway, first of all, peace. For peace, we have William Randal Cremer. He is also known as Randal Cremer. He was pretty hardcore, not gonna lie. This man fought his entire life as an arbiter. He was given the nickname Member of Arbitration by his colleagues in Parliament. What did he fight against? Against war. Everybody knows war is hell. How many go as far as he did to stop wars at every single place he could? Through arbitration. Just by talking through, he tried his hardest to stop any war possible. It's not like he was born in royalty and started saying war is bad when he grew old and thought he should do something with his power. He had humble beginnings. He was a carpenter's apprentice. Then he became a trade unionist. Then he went on to become a member of the parliament. Those are the achievements of an extraordinary man whose determination has in turn made the world a little bit better with his existence. No one can get rid of all of the negativity in the world. But if there were enough people like him in the world, it definitely wouldn't be as bad. He tried to resolve international conflicts his entire life through arbitration. Another fun fact, he was knighted in 1907 by King Edward VII. The custom of the procedure is to wear a sword at the ceremony. Randal Cremer was actually relieved from that obligation when he was knighted by the king himself. Next, we have literature. For literature, we have Bjørnson. I'm not going to do injustice to his first name. You can see that on the screen. Bjørnson. He was a great poet. Beautiful poetry. I could not make you understand that. Really, I could not. His style was magnificent and versatile. Anyway, now we have chemistry. And for chemistry, we have Mr. Svante Arrhenius. He won the prize for his electrolytic theory of dissociation. What that is that when some elements are dissolved in water, they dissociate some electrically charged ions. That's it. Man, the things that a chemistry student would learn in their first semester is what gave this man a Nobel Prize. It goes on to show how far we have come with inventions and discoveries. He found out that if you dissolve rock salt into water, the sodium atoms will have positive charge and the chlorine atoms will have negative charge. As a result, the solution will be able to conduct electricity. Scientists actually knew before that there was some sort of connection with chemical materials and electricity. But he was the one to prove that, to show you how it is related. So, as I was reading more and more into the history of the Nobel Prize and in what happened in 1903 and the histories of everybody, I found out that Mr. Arrhenius was actually in the Nobel Committee for a long time. And there might have been some push behind providing the Nobel Prize for some individuals and pull behind not providing the Nobel Prize to some other individuals. For now, let's just remember that he actually made a great discovery and for that he was provided the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in 1903. And next, we are going to talk about physics. For physics, these people won. They discovered radioactivity. Yes, nobody knew that a thing called radioactivity existed before their discovery. They are Henri Bequerel, Pierre Curie, and Marie Curie. It is implied in the Nobel commentary press release that Mr. Bequerel did most of the work and the Curies helped him. They did not invent it, they discovered it. The difference between invention and discovery is that radioactivity already existed, they found out where it existed. Invention would be something that never existed and they just came up with it. What they did was discovered it, that there you have radioactivity. And they figured out the way you find out the existence of radioactivity, spontaneous radioactivity that is. And the last section would be physiology and medicine. For that, the winner was Niels Ryberg Finsen. He came up with a way of treating lupus. He did that with light radiation. In other words, sunlight. If you see his birth and death year, you will see that he died very young. He was only 44 when he died. And 44 is very young. He suffered from Niemann-Pick disease. His body was really frail, but his mind was not. And this mind turned out to be really valuable for all of humanity. His illness inspired him to sunbathe and investigate how the sunlight affects living things. And after investigating for a while, he came up with phototherapy. What phototherapy says is that some wavelengths of light can have medical benefits. Some of his most notable writings were on the effects of light on the skin and the use of concentrated chemical light rays in medicine. If you are wondering where is Economocs, I'm pretty sure you haven't seen my first two videos. No, my second and third video. First video was on 2019. Second and third were 1901 and 02. Economocs did not start for a long time. So this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video. You can like, share, subscribe, comment and all that. You already know that you can do that, but if I remind you during the video, it is statistically proven that you are more likely to do that. It's actually more effective when I take 20 seconds in the beginning of the video to remind you to subscribe, but I did not feel like doing that. Now, if you're still watching, you can do all that. Oh, wait a minute, I also have a Patreon account. You can help me out over there if you want to. And lastly, you should know that this series is actually fulfilling a personal need for me. Well, basically, this is my own therapy in a sense. Looking into the history of extraordinary people like these gives me hope. Hope for the future of the mankind. This hope is needed from time to time. I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm talking about right now. And I hope you can also find some hope here. Extraordinary people have always existed in the world. They have worked so hard to make the world a better place. And the world in turn has turned out to be a better place for them and their contributions. Extraordinary people also exist today. There are people that are working tirelessly to make the world a better place right now at the exact moment I am making this video. I will be editing this video and you will be watching this video. They will keep working. And there will be people after we are long gone that will keep on working their hardest to make the world better and better and better. It can always get better. I hope. Hope. Yes, I hope. Lastly, I really hope you learned something new today.